Now let's talk about the investigation into the killer of Charlie Kirk. The FBI is in shambles. And the FBI, of course, is led by a guy named Kash Patel. When you put a 45-year-old conspiracy theorist in charge of the FBI, it's not likely that good things are going to happen. And this is one of those stories that I hope is outdated by the time we publish this. I hope that by the time you hear me saying these words, they've gotten the guy. Kash Patel put out a tweet yesterday where he said, quote, "The subject for the horrific shooting today that took the life of Charlie Kirk is now in custody. Thank you to the local and state authorities in Utah for your partnership with the FBI. We will provide updates when able." And not that much later, we realized that this wasn't true and that the director of the FBI put out a statement that was completely wrong. And Kash Patel updated it and said the subject in custody has been released after an interrogation by law enforcement. Our investigation continues and we will continue to release information in interest of transparency. Let me translate that. They got it wrong. They didn't have anybody. They didn't have anybody. Now, in the aftermath of this, video has come out where you do see the alleged shooter leaving a rooftop nearby. The shooter has been basically with CCTV and surveillance footage. They've built the trajectory of and path of the shooter before and to a degree after the shooting. But what a mistake by the FBI. And there are real questions here about FBI leadership. Now, we did hear from Bo Mason, the commissioner of the Utah Department of Public Safety, who said, we really don't have that much information. This is what we knew yesterday around 7 p.m.
Do you want to talk about what we know there? Yeah. The only information we have on the suspect, the possible shooter, is taken from closed circuit TV here on campus. We do have that. We're analyzing it, but it is security camera footage, so you can kind of guess what the quality of that is. But we do know dressed in all dark clothing, but we don't have a much better description other than that.
And then we also heard last night about a little more of what the FBI says. And remember, this is hours after Kash Patel said we've got the suspect in custody.
And we all lost, no matter what side of the political aisle you're on today, we lost something important in America today. But the case goes on, the investigation goes on. There's a lot of piecing of evidence together. We don't have a shooter tonight. We have a couple leads, a couple people that were released that probably aren't the shooter. There's a couple hot leads. There's a little bit of foreign intelligence. And I think over the next couple of days, we will learn a lot more, and hopefully we will bring to justice the evil person who did what they did to Charlie today.
Raising a lot of questions, the mention there of foreign intelligence, and I'm not even going to speculate on that. You know, I have a bunch of personal friends who have theories about this foreign intelligence element of it. I'm not going to fuel the fire with any unproven stuff. So real questions here about what the hell is going on at the FBI. And unfortunately, there is very good investigative work being done on the ground by FBI agents as well as local police in Utah. The leadership of the FBI under Kash Patel and Dan Bongino, just exactly what you would expect if you put a couple of podcaster and conspiracy theorist types in charge of the Federal Bureau of Investigations.